All right, we are joined with running back Damien Harris. Chris Ryan, if you want to start us off. Okay, let's go. Alan Siegel, first question.
Okay, great. Thanks, Aaron. Hi, Damien. How you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Okay, thanks. Hey, Damien, I want to preface this by saying that I know that no matter who's on the offensive line, they're going to play hard and do the best job they can. And as running backs, no matter who's on the offensive line, you're going to do the best job you can with who's in front of you. But from a technical standpoint, how does it correlate between running backs and the offensive line if you've got 5 offensive linemen that are playing week after week in terms of getting to know each other?
Well, I mean, I think that the chemistry that we have between the O-line and the backs is incredibly important, regardless of who's in the game, regardless of who the 5 linemen are, who the back is in the game. I mean, it's obviously important. Whatever the play is, the scheme, the way they block it, the way we run, it's all got to be a well-oiled machine. So I think that obviously that's why we practice. That's what practice is for. And every day we all come to work with that in mind. We got to do whatever it takes to help this go. And that way we can, help get the running game going, or if we're in pass protection, or whatever the case may be. I mean, collectively as a team, that's what practice is for. So, we just show up every day with the mentality to go out here and get better. That way that when Sunday comes around, we can be clicking on all cylinders. All groups are playing well, all units, playing together really well as a team.
And several weeks ago, you played the Jets. Obviously, you got the win that day in New York. Do you see a vast improvement or any kind of improvement in the Jets defense that you're going to go against on Sunday?
I mean, absolutely. It's kind of the point of the season. Everybody improves week to week. And, no 2 games are the same, regardless of if you're playing different teams or if you're playing the same team. And we know we played them once and we're familiar with them, but we know there's going to be different challenges. They're going to do some things differently. We may do some things differently. So, we know that whenever we go out there, we have to be ready to take on whatever challenges we're faced with. That's been our mindset, trying to prepare the best that we could all week. That way, whenever we go to the game, we know a little bit of what they're going to do. And then I'm sure there's going to be things that they do differently. So hopefully our preparation will have us ready to handle anything that they throw at us.
And just very quickly, how frustrating is it to be 0-4 at home?
Just looking forward to the next game. The past is behind us. All we can do is focus on the next game and the next challenge. And this Sunday, it's going to be a tough game, a tough challenge. And that's where our minds are. We're not focused on what's happened in the past. We're just focused on moving forward.
Thanks, Damien.
We'll go back to Chris Ryan for the next question.
Hey, Damien, how are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. Coming off your best game of the season statistically, I'm wondering, what you take from that one. And also when you look at your season, what do you see, as it has been, a battle, injuries, obviously, and some other circumstances? What do you see from your season? What do you take from that game?
You just got to keep improving. Things haven't necessarily gone the way that we wanted to all the time this year. And like I said earlier, the past is in the past. So all we got to do is just keep our heads down, keep grinding, keep moving forward. It's a long season. We still got a lot of football left to play. And, I said it after the game against Dallas. I'm confident in our players and our coaches and everybody in this organization. If we keep showing up, keep doing the right things, continue to put our heads down and work, we can turn this season around in a heartbeat. So, our next game is the biggest game, and that's this Sunday. So again, we're going to be facing a tough challenge, and we just got to be ready for it and take it one day at a time.
I talked to Bill about you earlier today, and he had huge praise for you. Talked about the respect that you have from the coaching staff and the organization and your work ethic. And it's not something that people just, get from talking. It's from actions that you have taken. How would you describe, where your work ethic comes from, and what does that type of praise mean?
Obviously it means a lot. Just being a part of this organization, first and foremost, is something that I'm incredibly thankful for, something that I feel very fortunate to be a part of. And it's reasons like that I work so hard. I know I'm very fortunate to be in this position. I know where I came from. I know what it's taken for me to get here. I know the sacrifices that I've had to make, all the tough times that I've had. I know the sacrifices that my mother's made, my entire family, just to help me get here. So I just want to make the most of my opportunity. You know, God has blessed me with an incredible opportunity to be a part of this organization. So I want to do my best to maximize this opportunity. Not every, you know, you never know what play is going to be your last, and you just never know what's going to happen in this league. I mean, you never know. So every day when I come in the building, I just want to work as hard as I can, just so I can do whatever I can to help this organization be successful. I mean, that's really all there is to it. I'm not a big rah-rah guy, you know. I like to put my head down and just work that way. You know, if I can do something, help this team be better, you know, I want to be in a position to do that whenever my name or number's called.
You also said you try to perform at the highest, absolute highest level all the time. How do you put yourself in that spot? Like, what is that process like to get you to a place where, you know, if your number is called, you're going to be able to perform?
I mean, just preparation. I'm a huge advocate for just when you just show up to work and you have the mentality to just improve and just do whatever it takes to get better, and you just put your head down and grind. I mean, I think that takes care of everything else. I mean, everybody in this league is talented. You know, this isn't college where some teams are just better than others, where some players are just better than others. Everybody in this league is talented. You're going up against the best of the best every single week. I think the difference is, you know, who works the hardest, obviously, who prepares the most, who does the little things that help you gain a competitive advantage. I mean, every team you play is going to be good. It's going to have great players, offense, defense, special teams. So, I mean, I just pride myself in just showing up every day, doing whatever it takes, working as hard as I possibly can. And at that point, you know, I just let God take care of the rest. I mean, if I come here and I do my job and I work hard, I'm confident that I'll continue to be able to do my job and just help out as much as I can.
Thanks.
The last question, Karen.
Hey, Damien, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. The Jets have yet to score in the first quarter this season. Last week, you guys came out fast and kind of got that monkey off your back. I guess the question is, how important will it be for you guys this week to once again start out fast, right from the gun?
It's incredibly important. Obviously, we want to set the tone of the game, you know, from the very first play, and just gain momentum, gain confidence in ourselves and our scheme and our system, everything that we're doing. When you start fast, it's easier to play the game from ahead, obviously. And when things are clicking from the start, you know, you gain that confidence, and things just start meshing, and plays, you know, one good play turns into 5, which turns into a couple of drives, and, you know, you're scoring points, and defense is playing well, special teams is playing well. And it's just that, you know, playing good complementary football all the way around, you know, from start to finish. That's what we look to do every week.
Great. Thank you, Damien.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Jalen Mills.